It's amazing how fast things change when you're talking about sunsets, sunrises, clouds, whatnot. Good morning. So it's actually evening, and I'll tell you what, a couple of minutes ago that mountain range was so doggone pretty, about the prettiest thing you ever did see. Sun was hitting on it, the clouds were coming across it, so I ran in the house, grabbed my camera, set up my little tripod adapter contraptor on that post I made, and by the time I turned the camera on, the clouds were all over the mountains. You couldn't see them anymore. Dang it. So I missed it. I mean, I'm talking 15 seconds probably by the time I did that, and it was over. It was gone. But it sure was pretty while it lasted. So anyway, last couple of days have been non-stop rain. It is a swamp out here. They were going to do a roping clinic in the arena, but they would need seahorses to do it now. That place is a swamp. And today, Fred and his guys, they came down and they're setting up all these pens for the horse and mule sale. And I mean, there's a lot of setup for this. It's a big deal. He's usually selling roughly 100 head of horses, 100 head of mules. Usually not quite that, but it's close. This is the 51st year for the horses, and I think 25, I think, for the mules. I don't know. I'd have to look that up. But I mean, like you can see, it's wet. And of course, I'm still cleaning out this shed. Well, these panels that are right here, stacked against here and over there, he had those set up over my door that's right there. I had to take them down, which I don't think he was too pleased about, but it's kind of the way it goes. I got to be able to get in there. There's still a lot of stuff in there. And I'll show you here kind of what it is we're up against in a second, but first off, Kevin, Idaho Hillbilly. Kind of mad at him. Not really, but I am. He was having troubles finding that driveline. And I told him, well, we got a pretty good junkyard here in town. I'll look and see if they've got anything here. Well, he couldn't find any out by him. These folks had 3 of them. And so we checked the part number and made sure everything was going to fit and work out and all that. And got one bought. And the driveline was $80. The shipping to send it to him was another $80. And then taxes and all that stuff, it come to like $170, 171, somewhere in there. So what's he do? I told him, I don't need anything for doing that. That's what friends do. You help each other, and I'll pay for it. Just pay me back when you're able. It's not a big deal. So yesterday in the mail, I got a package from him. Instead of just an envelope with a check in it. And what's he do? He sends me $200, which is too much money. I mean, $30 more than what it was. Like I said, I don't need anything for helping him out. Plus, he sent me these cool books. Mountain Man, that one, Tales of the Wild West, Volume 8, it says. Pretty doggone neat. A little Bigfoot sticker. And Backwoodsman magazine. I got into these here 10, 15 years ago. I didn't know they'd been around as long as they had. This one is 1996. But this one, oh, this one's different. This is a Frontier Times. It's 1958. So these are really nice. I mean, look at this here. A Weaver scope for $37.50. Amazing how prices have changed. Here's a pair of cowboy boots for $42.50. A Race with Death, it says. Herding cattle in Mexico. I can't wait to look through these. Oregon's Lost Blue Bucket Mine. That ought to be interesting. Look at this fella. Big Mouth, Apache Scout. Oh boy, poor guy. Probably didn't mean what it does now, but okay, John Wesley Harding. Okay, this fella here, my cousin Wesley, is actually related to him. He's married in my uncle. He's related and he's not. My Uncle Wes is married to my Aunt Karen, and Wesley is his son from another marriage. So we're not actually blood related, but we're still family. And anyway, he's somehow or another, he's related to John Hardin, and he kind of looks a little like him too. But anyhow, Backwoodsman magazine. This one's a really neat magazine. It's got all sorts of different things on how to make things. Okay, here's a, no, that's a Remington Hepburn. Okay, I was going to say it looks like a rolling block, but it's not. That's a different one. Those are neat. I've always kind of wanted one of those. Pack frames, muzzleloader slings, Legend of Buckskin Bill. Okay, now I'll have to look and see if this is the same Buckskin Bill. But Sylvan, he lived down the river road here from us. I never did get to meet him. He died before we moved here. But they said he was the last of the mountain men. He made his own rifles. He made his own pots and pans. A neat guy. I don't know 100% if his place is still there or if the Forest Service and them tore it down. But anyway, I'll have to go through these. I haven't really had a chance to look at them yet. Very cool. Grizzlies' attacks on mountain men. Soon to come here, from what they tell us. Backyard blacksmithing. Anyway, very nice of him, and like I said, gonna have to get even. He gave me an amazing bench when we went out to see him. I gotta get that fixed up. I've been wanting to do that, and it's just one of those things that never seems to be time for. But man, it is nice. It's all hand carved. The seat on it is really deep. I don't know why they did that. If you sit on it, you know, the measurement from the back of your knee to the back of your back, forget what that's supposed to be. It's not very much. It's like 18 inches or something. This is more like 2 feet. It's big. It's a big bench. But it's all hand carved, and it's nice. Very nice of him to give it to him. And now he sends me these magazines and things, and doggone it, I gotta get even. But anyhow, what I was gonna show you today is kind of what it is we're doing here on these bathrooms. Man, it's going to be a nightmare of a summer, I think. This one over here, this red one, the silver shed I've been cleaning out. And then down on the other side of those corrals, that building behind those bushes. All of those are going to be torn out. Today is, I believe, the 5th. The horse and mule sale is the 12th and 13th, which I believe is a Friday and a Saturday. That Monday, following that, they're tearing all these out. That's why I've been so busy trying to get this cleaned out. And they're going to build them back bigger and better and fancier. But, man, I mean, summertime's when everybody's here, and not having restrooms is going to be kind of a problem. We'll have to get some of them plastic outhouses. The way I understand it, this one, it's way too small for the number of people we got here. So this gravel section right here, right now, this is where the drain field is for the septic. They're going to put the new bathroom here, and then this, where this building is, they got to go to a mound system because we can't, it's not going to be a remodel, it's going to be a rebuild, and the septic tanks are not allowed much anymore. But, I don't know, a lot of money, a lot of hassle. I hope it's worth it. Yeah, the way they are now, it's just 2 toilet stalls and a shower is all on this end. We got a lot of people down here, and for some reason, the power is out. There's something that's been blowing the breaker, and I called the electrician a couple days ago. He was going to come out and take a look, but I haven't heard from him. Oh, I hope he gets out here before the horse sale. I'll bet there's 2,000 people probably for the horse and mule sale. A lot of people to have bathrooms that don't work. On this side, you got 2 urinals, a toilet stall, and a shower. That's it. Way too small for the number of people. The bigger restrooms go down there next. We got this job in November of 2002, and in the late 90s, early 2000s, Cindy was working for a greenhouse in town, and we bought these big bushes here and planted them. Had to be, we got the job 2002, probably 2002, 2003. These were knee-high. They're big, and I really hate to see them just be destroyed. We're hoping to be able to dig these up and move them, but I don't know. I bet they don't live. There's in these tires here, there's some shut-off valves for the water. Not sure how that's going to work, just where the new building is exactly going, and man, I hope we don't have to dig up all that and move that. This end, this is the guy's side. We have a little bit of grass here and that little cement area. They used to do square dancing and whatnot on there, and now it's just sort of a picnic area. All them folks kind of got old and don't square dance anymore, and the younger ones, they don't have any interest. So that's kind of a shame. I always thought that was kind of a neat deal. Now this bathroom, it's a little bit bigger. It's only got 3 urinals though, 2 toilets on that side and 1 on that side. The women's room's kind of the same. It's got a few more stalls than that. But like I said, for the number of people we got, it's not enough. And this one, they're that smaller one on the other end, they're wanting that one to be more this size and this one to be about double what we have now. Now, this is the gal's side. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 toilets, a couple of sinks. Not near enough. Well, that's why we're doing all this, but like I say, it's gonna be oh man, it's gonna be a nightmare. The county commissioners are the ones that kind of thought this whole idea up, and it wasn't the fair board really. They're talking about epoxy floors and all that, and the floors alone are expensive, like $115,000 expensive. This thing is going to add up to quite a few bucks. Be nice when it's done, and it's very needed, but man, it's a lot of money. So now that I don't have my camera up there, them clouds are rolled out of view, and look at there. There's our mountains again. Would have been neat to see the clouds blow away and mountains show up behind it. I gave up too quick, I guess. Anyway, I don't have much going on today other than a lot of work that's not interesting. Just hauling stuff off to the dump and sorting through nuts and bolts and different parts and pieces out in that shed, and trying to stay out of Fred's way and make sure he doesn't get in mine. So I have a feeling the next couple of days are going to be kind of the same thing. I'll try to this video a day thing it's not easy to do. I'll try to keep up, and don't give up on me. It's like I say, it's not very exciting, but it's what's going on here. As hard as it rained, looking on these upper hills over here, you know, there's no snow showing. I'm hoping that after this horse sale, I can get up there to my cameras. They're behind this building way over there. But I'm hoping that maybe there's something good on one of those trail cameras. Go get those back. By now, I'm sure the batteries are dead. My bait, I know, is gone by now. But haven't been able to get up there. So, thanks for hanging in there, and sorry again that, I mean, like I say, it's just work. It's nothing too interesting. So, thanks for watching, and hopefully see you tomorrow if I can come up with something better than this. Bye, folks. Thank you.